Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV Masood. It's good to see you, my friend. Here just to do a little workout today, but you trained before this.
Yeah.
So you've done quite a lot of working out today.
Yeah, well, this is my home gym, so we had the session. I waited around for a little bit. Luckily, fortunate enough that they pushed me ahead of the queue a little bit. Done my open workout, and now I can relax a little bit, and then that's it.
Tell us a little bit about this gym. So in the heart of Bermondsey, nice gym, looks very modern as well. So tell me a little bit about this gym and you here and kind of the history of Bermondsey Boxing Club.
So we were actually like Steve, me, my team, and everyone. We were actually the first ones here. In terms of when this gym was opened up, we were the first ones inside this gym. We were the first ones training. I really like this gym. I think it's a cool gym. It's nice, it's quiet, it's peaceful, and what I like about it is how spacious it is. And usually when you go to a gym, everything's clogged in
Everyone's
together.
shadow boxing in each other's way.
Yeah, but like if you look at it, it's massive. Like there's so much open space. But yeah, it's my favorite gym.
Well, it is wicked, and obviously sharpening your tools for next week. Doing the workout before, I guess, just kind of getting things out of the way and letting the media speak to fighters. And I guess there's a little bit of a different buzz around the name Masood Abdullah, simply because you finished last year with the biggest result of your career. Has life changed since then?
No, still the same person. I still see myself as a nobody in regards to like what the boxing world actually means. I've still got a lot of learning to do. I've still got another opponent which I need to try and beat. And yeah, for me, I'm in my mind, I constantly see myself as the underdog or the guy that's just here, and I have to prove myself. But yeah,
Nobody's quite a strong word for someone who has gone and got a win. I mean, the win against Mark Leach was arguably one of the wins of the year, if you look at what Mark's done of previous. But nobody's quite a strong word.
it's just the way I view myself in the sport. Because I think as soon as you view yourself as somebody that's achieved something, then in my mind you might as well just stop. So I've got a lot to learn and I've got a lot to prove.
No, I do like that kind of method of thinking. But you can't deny one thing. It's the win that made at least people in the boxing circle stand up and go, yeah, we've got a fighter now. Because before that, it was kind of you're learning fights, and like you said, you're still learning. But that was the win that made people go, yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah. So honestly speaking, we didn't want that Mark Leach fight. So we were trying to get anybody to fight us. Mark Leach was the only one that said, oh yeah, we'll take that fight. And I remember what I said to my managers. I go, see if there's anyone else that will accept it. If no one else accepts it, then we'll take Mark Leach. And unfortunately for us, and fortunately as well, Mark Leach actually was the only one that actually accepted it. And then, yeah, we took that fight.
Well, it paid off well. And now I guess in many eyes, or in some eyes, you might be favourite going into this fight with K. Sashfaq. One thing I will say, and I don't want to jinx it, I've got a feeling this is going to be a pretty entertaining fight.
Yeah, I mean, Kez Ashfaq is such an experienced fighter. He's got a vast number of amateur experience. What's crazy is when I was learning how to speak English, this guy had won his second national title. So it's like we're both the same age. I started boxing at the age of 23. He was going to the Olympics in 2016. I didn't start boxing until 2017. So it's like it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how I do against him.
Yeah, two very different paths. Obviously, he's been kind of on big promotional shows for his whole career. What are you expecting him to bring, though? Because I know of recent, he's had a couple of performances that haven't been up to his standards of previous. So what kind of K. Sashfaq are you expecting in the ring next week?
I'm expecting the best Kez Ashfaq. I think this is his ideal weight. Featherweight is his weight. He's just come off a loss, so he's got, pressure's on. He has to perform. And that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the best Kez Ashfaq to ever come out. I'm expecting him to run around a lot, try and score points, run away, and just pop and move.
Well, I'll tell you what, I guess this win puts even more, or makes things even more interesting in your division. Because I was going to say, you winning that Commonwealth title, we expected you and Nathaniel Collins. He's now, we're thinking, going to fight Hopey Price. It's all a bit interesting, but I guess we expected you to be fighting Nathaniel Collins next. So tell me kind of why that didn't happen.
So he was offered that fight. This was the date, 10th of February was the date that we were supposed to fight each other. He turned it down. I think he said there's an easier path with Hopey Price, which kind of makes sense because he's like, why not get two promotions to come together and then fight? I'm hoping he gets his ass whooped by Hopey Price. for my benefit, not because of I dislike the guy. Just so like if Hopey Price beats him, I'm hoping Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn put us two up for the 5v5 thing. Not that I'm looking past Kajaspak, but in an ideal world, this is what I want. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I guess for future thinking, I can see why that would make sense for you. But whatever happens, I guess, this fight and beyond, it's going to be a massive 2024.
Yeah. Cannot wait. Again, every fight is going to be a step up. Every fight is going to be a career-defining fight. I just can't wait. This is what I've actually been looking forward to. Like, this is why I got into boxing.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.